incredibly hot take, reverse dieting is not the fix-all for your metabolism or your health like you've been led to believe. The same way eat less and move more is oversimplified and shitty dieting advice, eat more and move less is equally as bad metabolism and health advice. There is no denying that a caloric deficit is required for fat loss. We all know that. I'm not saying that's not true, but to say that's the only thing that makes you responsive is incorrect. On that same note, to improve your metabolism, there is no doubt there is benefit to increasing calories and lowering output, lowering stress in the body. However, that's not the only thing. And as a female, it's important to understand that there are so many systems that make up the metabolism: your sex hormones, your adrenals, your gut microbiome, your thyroid function, your blood sugar levels. All of these things impact your ability to properly use calories as well as ultimately burn calories. And when we think the answer to this is just cranking up and down food and cranking up and down cardio, we're missing the mark. Sick of seeing women who have just been through reverses only to have another unresponsive diet yet again. When it comes to digestion, if you just crank up food on a system that's not already working, you're going to see more digestion issues. You're probably going to see the scale trickle up. You're going to probably feel worse with all these things going on if you're not actually addressing the reasons why digestion is bad to begin with. It comes to things like blood sugar. Same premise there. If you have insulin resistance, all you're doing is cranking up carbs, well, guess what? Now they're worse. We act like we weren't an entire generation who was placed on birth control from 15 to 25 and deals with all of these issues I just listed: digestion, thyroid function, sex hormones being depleted. You're going to live a life where you constantly think you're unresponsive. You're always feeling like you're just nickel and diming pounds off. So we have to take that into the equation. So of the time, the answers are right there on the labs and symptoms in front of you. You just got to be willing to look at that and not just look at calories in, calories out.